Join me as I take on the challenge of answering 6 crucial questions that can help you avoid heartbreak in 2024. Heartbreak. It's a universal human experience that none of us are immune to. Whether it's the euphoric highs or the crushing lows, relationships can be a roller coaster ride of emotions. But what if I told you that there are certain questions that you can ask yourself and your partner to avoid the heart-wrenching pain of heartbreak in 2024? One of the biggest reasons why relationships fail is because people enter into them without being honest with themselves and their partners about what they truly want and need. We often ignore the red flags, sweep our concerns under the rug, and hope that things will magically work out. But more often than not, they don't. We get stuck in a cycle of frustration, resentment, and disappointment, which ultimately leads to heartbreak. Another common pitfall is the lack of effective communication. We assume that our partners know what we want and need without ever explicitly stating our desires. We expect them to read our minds, to know exactly what to say and do to make us happy. But the truth is, no one is a mind reader. We need to take responsibility for expressing our needs and desires clearly and assertively. Furthermore, many of us enter into relationships with unrealistic expectations. We want our partners to complete us, to make us whole, to fulfill our every need. But the truth is, no one can do that. We need to take responsibility for our own happiness and fulfillment rather than relying on someone else to do it for us. And finally, many of us are afraid to walk away from a relationship that's not serving us. We stay because of fear, obligation, or a sense of duty. But the truth is, staying in a relationship that's not working can be just as toxic as leaving one that is. We need to have the courage to walk away when necessary, to prioritize our own well-being and happiness. So what are the 6 crucial questions that can help you navigate your relationship more effectively and avoid heartbreak? The first question is, what are your non-negotiables in a relationship? What are the things that you absolutely need to feel seen, heard, and valued? The second question is, what are your boundaries and how will you communicate them to your partner? The third question is, what are your expectations around intimacy, communication, and conflict resolution? The fourth question is, what is your vision for your future together, and how do you see your relationship evolving over time? The fifth question is, what are your deal breakers, and what would cause you to walk away from the relationship? And finally, the sixth question is, what self-reflection and personal growth work do you need to do to show up fully in your relationship? Out of all these questions, I believe that the most crucial one is, what are your non-negotiables in a relationship? This question gets to the heart of what you truly need to feel seen, heard, and valued. It's the foundation upon which the rest of your relationship is built. When you know what your non-negotiables are, you can communicate them clearly to your partner and ensure that your needs are being met. In conclusion, asking these 6 crucial questions can be a game changer for you and your partner. It can help you navigate your relationships more effectively, communicate more clearly, and avoid the heartbreak that can come from ignoring the warning signs. Remember, relationships are a journey, not a destination. It takes work, commitment, and communication to make them thrive. So what's your experience with heartbreak been like? Share with me in the comments below, and if you're interested in more relationship advice, be sure to check out my next video on how to build a stronger connection with your partner.